Welcome back to ThinkCosmos. Today, we're going to explore one of the most mysterious aspects of reality itself, time. We live our lives by the clock. Seconds, minutes, hours. The past is behind us. The future hasn't happened yet. Time flows forward. Always forward. Or does it? What if the flow of time is just an illusion? What if time doesn't move at all, and everything we think we know about it is wrong? Let's begin with the basics. In classical physics, what you might call Newtonian physics, time is like a river. It moves at a steady pace, separate from space. And everything unfolds within it. This idea works fine for everyday life. But when Albert Einstein introduced his theory of relativity, everything changed. Einstein showed that time and space are not separate. They are part of one interconnected fabric, space-time. And in this model, time is not constant. It can stretch and shrink depending on speed and gravity. If you fly in a rocket at near the speed of light, time slows down for you compared to someone back on Earth. If you stand near a black hole, time passes more slowly for you than it does for someone far away. These aren't theories. These are proven effects, confirmed by satellites and clocks in orbit. But that's just the start. Some physicists now believe that time, as we perceive it, doesn't actually flow at all. Instead, they propose what's called the block universe. In the block universe, past, present, and future all exist equally and permanently. Like pages in a book, all moments in time are already written. From the Big Bang to your birth, to the heat death of the cosmos. You just happen to be reading one page at a time. From this perspective, the flow of time is an illusion created by our consciousness. We feel like we're moving through time, but in reality, we're just experiencing one fixed moment after another, like frames in a film. All the frames already exist. We're just riding the reel. This sounds strange, but it fits with Einstein's own beliefs. He once wrote, "The distinction between past, present, and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion." So why do we feel time flowing? Enter entropy. The idea that systems naturally move from order to disorder. This is the second law of thermodynamics. A broken egg doesn't unbreak. Smoke doesn't return to the fire. We remember the past, but not the future. That's because entropy increases with time, and our brains are built to track that increase. But here's the twist. Some physicists now question whether entropy is the true cause of time's direction, or just another symptom. If the entire timeline of the universe already exists, then entropy doesn't create time. It simply reflects the structure of it. Now, let's get weirder. In quantum physics, particles can behave as if they're in multiple states at once. Only when we observe them do they choose a definite outcome. This has led to interpretations that suggest time itself might be just a feature of observation. Without an observer, there might be no time at all. Only probabilities suspended in a timeless state. And some researchers propose that time might be emergent, not a fundamental part of the universe, but something that appears only under certain conditions, like temperature or pressure. In this view, at the deepest levels of reality, where quantum gravity dominates, there is no time, no past, no future. Just a timeless quantum soup. This opens the door to some wild ideas. Could advanced civilizations manipulate time the way we manipulate electricity or sound? Could time be engineered or curved in ways we don't yet understand. Could wormholes or other space-time shortcuts allow us to travel not just across space, but across time itself? We don't know. But some of the world's most brilliant physicists are taking these questions seriously. The truth is, we still don't understand what time really is. We use it to measure everything, from light years to lifetimes. But time, that constant ticking in the background, might not be a cosmic law. It might be a trick of perception, a shadow cast by deeper, timeless forces. And that brings us to perhaps the biggest question of all. If time is an illusion, what does that say about us, about our memories, our choices, our future? If the future already exists, are we just passengers? Or do we have free will? Can we change the page, or are we simply reading from a cosmic script? These are not easy questions, but asking them helps us move closer to the truth, whatever that may be. Thank you for taking this mind-bending journey with us on ThinkCosmos. If this episode stretched your view of reality, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. We'll be back with more questions, more science, and more wonder. Until then, stay curious and keep looking up.